The Centro de Confinamiento del Terrorismo CECOT in El Salvador stands as a monument to confinement, housing up to 40,000 of the nation's most dangerous criminals. This prison emerged from an aggressive anti-gang campaign initiated by President Nayib Bukele in March 2022, aiming to curb the rampant violence wrought by notorious gangs like MS-13. The sheer scale of arrests, surpassing 70,000 over just 16 months, paints a vivid picture of society gripped by fear and violence, where extreme measures became the rallying cry for safety. Located on the desolate outskirts of San Luis Talpa, CECOT is a fortress. Its impenetrable concrete walls soar high, crowned with electrified razor wire, ensuring that escape is a distant fantasy for those within. Armed guards with sharp eyes patrol the perimeter from elevated towers, while drones glide overhead, capturing every moment like a hawk watching its prey. Inside, signal jammers relentlessly disable any communication device, leaving inmates utterly isolated from the outside world, tucked away in a labyrinth of fear and control. Life inside CECOT is a stark contrast to life outside. Cells meant for one are crammed with 4 inmates, each confined to a space barely larger than a small bathroom. Privacy is an illusion. Communal bathrooms serve as a haunting reminder of the loss of dignity, where the absence of partitions breeds humiliation. Daily meals consist of meager rations, just rice and thin soup, lacking the nourishment one would expect for humans, reducing their existence to survival. Harsh lights and ear-splitting alarms further strip away any semblance of normalcy, creating an environment designed to dehumanize. Inmates experience an almost total disconnection from reality. Letters are banned, and visits through thick glass emphasize their isolation. Should they dare to infringe even the slightest rules, they find themselves confined to stark, windowless cells where time drips slowly in crushing silence. Yet whispers of hope sometimes seep through the cracks as brief interviews reveal painful reflections on the repercussions of their choices. One gang leader's cautious words echo about real hell found behind bars, while another tells how lack of education drove him to crime, urging the youth to steer clear of violent paths. El Salvador, amid these stringent strategies, witnessed a remarkable decline in its homicide rate, dropping to a mere 2.4 per 100,000 people by 2023. However, this success, though celebrated, raises alarms from human rights advocates who caution against the collateral damage of mass incarceration and dehumanizing conditions. They argue for a balanced approach that integrates rehabilitation, mental health support, and community programs to address the roots of violence instead of solely relying on oppressive measures. CECOT forces society to confront a dual reality, a regained sense of stability shadowed by the moral implications of such harsh undertakings.